Hey guys, welcome back. Chili Sports Cards. Today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going over a stack of cards with you. It's a pretty good little stack here. This is what I'm going to be sending into over to Bobbles and Cards to do the next group submission. I think it's going to be roughly about 50 to 60 cards. There might be some more that I'm going to add on to it between now and then. I skipped this one. Actually, I've never sent cards over to Bobbles before to do the group submission. I've always just sent them in on my own. But the truth of the matter is that I think that the group submissions, actually, I know that the group submissions, well, especially if they're over like 800 cards or so, to my knowledge, they're just getting pushed through a little bit quicker than just if you send it in on your own. So I think it's a good thing. I think if you can find a nice group, if you're a big SGC fan like I am and you want to use SGC to grade your cards, find a nice group and do some group submissions, and you can get them done sometimes a little bit cheaper depending on who's doing it, and then you'll get your cards back a little bit faster. So it's always a good thing. If you haven't checked out Bobbles and Ballcards channel, definitely do that because he's a cool dude and he does this like every month. He does a group submission. He might take a month off here and there, in the future, depending on if he has something going on maybe or whatever. But for now and for the previous months, going back like I think maybe like 3, 4, or 5 months now, he's done one every month. And I have not participated yet, and I'm pretty close to the guy, so I strongly recommend if you want to do that, you can join Bobbles and Ball Cards and see what he's about, and then see if you want to do that also. So anyway, without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and show the cards and then maybe talk a little bit about them and then, go from there. So the first card I want to talk about is it's a Jose Canseco minor league card. It's got the Burger King on here. It's from AA, Huntsville Stars. I don't expect this card to grade super well, but I just want to put it in a slab. I think it's a pretty cool minor league card of Jose Canseco. The next card is another minor league card, the Huntsville Stars AA. It says right there 1985 on the top. He was like the A's, hope at this time. Like, he was going to be the one that saved the franchise, basically. So he was a rookie in '86, won the MVP, Rookie of the Year, So that's what this card's about right here. American League Rookie of the Year, 1986, Jose Canseco. I'm going to send this one in to get slabbed as well, along with the 1986 Donruss the Rookies. I didn't have any of these cards, believe it or not, and I read the book, the Jose Canseco Juiced book, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get some of Jose Canseco's cards, so... the other one, just the 86 Donruss, I just bought it already slabbed in a 9. So, on to the next card. We got a Derek Carr Prism. It's the green, silver, and yellow, I guess. Retail refractor, I'm pretty sure. Pretty cool card, man. Derek Carr is a guy that I PC. One of the very few football guys that I PC, and so, excuse me, I picked up this card. Gonna send this one in to get slabbed. Not too sure how it's gonna do. Excuse me, how it's gonna do, but we'll see, I guess. Here's another Derek Carr Prism. This is the silver refractor. There is one that's like this that's not refractory. I had one of those and I actually sold it, so I don't have it anymore. But I wanted to get this silver one slabbed. I'm a big guy on relics. I really like relics. To me, I like relics more than autographs because to me, an autograph is nothing more than just a player saying, this is how I sign my name. But if you get something that's, game worn or, a piece of relic that's in a jersey, that he actually wore in a game or something like that, to me, that's just cooler. But, you guys can have your own opinions about that. So, next card. It's a Michael Jordan card. This is just a really unique card because it's a first of its kind. It's a Power Deck audio. You're supposed to put these like in a CD-ROM in your computer. And it's got like an interview on there and some gameplay footage and stuff like that. So the card was meant to be, used to to be played and that type of thing. I don't think that this card ever was, because you would have to take out this little center thing to do that. I think these in the packs, pack pulled. It wasn't exactly an easy pull. I think they were like 1 in 40 odds or something like that. So if this card wasn't in the back right here, you would be able to see it's all just silver. It looks like a CD. So I just think it's really cool because it's the first of its kind. I don't know what the future of sports cards is going to be, but I would imagine that some of it's going to be electronic and digital and things like that. So to me, being 1998 Upper Deck, I think it's pretty cool that they were innovative enough to come out with something like this. So basically the biggest guy in sports cards is Jordan, and I figured, what, I'll go ahead and get that slabbed up and then see how it goes in the future with that. This was a card that I recently picked up. It's a die cut. It's Skybox. It kind of folds out. Just a pretty cool card. It was in really good condition, so I figured, why not? I'll send it in and get it graded. I don't know how many 10 pops those have. Excuse me. So this is the Triumvirate Illuminous Refractor, Ken Griffey Jr. It looked really, really sharp, so I'm going to go ahead and send this one in and get graded. Pretty sweet card right there. I think that the 10s, the PSA 10s sell for about $300. So this is a Pinnacle card from Chasing. It has a Griffey and then Mariano Rivera in the back. Pretty cool insert card. I think the odds are like 1 in 25 or something like that. So this is a pretty interesting one right here. Top Screenplay. As you can see, it's the same size as a regular card, but it has a motion on it, and I really think that's awesome. So hopefully you can see it in the case, once it's slabbed. Hopefully you can see it the same kind of way. You can see it pretty well right here, and it's in a top loader, so I would imagine that it should be okay in the SGC case. You don't see a lot of people grade stuff like this or like that Jordan card. So, why not be different? Why send, the same kind of cards in all the time? This is something that I think is cool, especially if you're, younger. If you're a kid, you're going to want to look at a card like this all day over a card like this, just my opinion. So, I think pretty much all of these cards are going to be PC cards. I don't plan on selling any of these cards. They're all just PC cards that I want to have and keep. So, we're not trying to make any money on these cards. I just want to get them slabbed. This one right here is just a really cool card. It's special to me because I really like the photo on this card, the play that he made on this day. I think it's one of the best plays that I've ever seen. So, anyways, yeah, that's just a cool card to me. It's the Topps Chrome Stadium Club. Then we got this 1989. Well, it's actually a 1993 reprint. It's got the black borders. I don't expect this card to do super well. It'll probably like 7, maybe 7.5 or something like that. It's an 89 Upper Deck rookie card look-alike, but with black borders. So I think it's cool, So I figured I'd get one of those slabbed up. Here's the 89 Upper Deck. This was in a BGS case. I believe it was an 8.5. I sold it in an 8.5 case, but the card, the BGS cracked. The case cracked in the mail on the way to the buyer, and so he opened up the package and it was cracked. And he said he wanted a refund, so he sent me the card back. And I didn't want to keep it in the BGS case if I was going to keep it, so I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead and crack it, and I'll get it slabbed in the SGC. Hopefully it gets an 8 or better. SGC is very tough on these cards, so we'll see how it does. The next couple cards are almost the same, just different pictures, so I'm going to go ahead and just pull them all out. They're Mother's Cookies. I think that one's probably my favorite one right there. All of them are rookie cards except for one of them. One of them is like from like 1992 or 1991. So that one says 89, 89, 89, 89, and this one says 1991. So I might pull this one out. I'm not sure. But I think these Mother's Cookies cards are pretty cool, so I'll send those in to get graded as well. The next card right here is a 1989 Don Russ, Baseball's Best. The centering for this card looks really, really good. I checked it out, kind of under light. The top left corner looks a little soft, but it doesn't look too bad. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it looks good, And the centering on the back looks a lot better than a lot of them that I've seen also. The back, this corner right here looks maybe like it's a little funny, but not too bad. So I expect that to do well. This should at least 8.5, I'd imagine. On to some Lou Bob. Here's a Ben Baller Chrome. Lewis Robert. Let me send this one off. So we got the image variation. It came out of a top set that I got from Walmart. And then here goes some Top Series 2. Just some base paper cards. There's 3 of those. And then I should have 2 more of these right here. Same thing. Variation. Those are pretty cool, I guess. Hopefully I can get at least 9 5s on those. We'll see how it goes. Here's a Randy Arozarena. They're going to be playing tonight, so I'm hoping that the Dodgers win tonight and get it over with. But this guy had such a monster postseason. You can't deny him that. He has the most RBIs in a postseason, the most home runs in a postseason, and a lot of his home runs were like single solo home runs. So he just had an amazing postseason. So he is a rookie. He was traded from the Cardinals to the Rays, I think, before the season started, like in February. So the Topps cards have him in his Cardinals uniform, but he never even played for the Cardinals. He ended up playing for the Rays. So that's one of the reasons I like this Bowman Chrome rookie card a lot, because he's in the Rays uniform. So something to keep in mind when you're looking out for Randy Arozarena rookie cards. Here's the Bo Bichette. There's 3 of them. Topps. This is the variation. So there's 3 of those. And then we got the Bo Bichette. This is the base. 3 of these. So hopefully I can at least get 9 5s on those bad boys. Alright. And next card, some Kyle Lewis. I don't know if a lot of people are sending in Kyle Lewis to get graded. He's a little bit older. But I expect him to win Rookie of the Year. And he was showing some Griffey flash this year with some of his catches. So I expect him to start doing well in the hobby. I think he's going to have a following here pretty soon. I think that, especially if he can start doing good things next year and living up to how he did this year, I think that his cards will start increasing in popularity and value. So there's some Kyle Lewis cards. Here we got a Topps Chrome Refractor, Kyle Lewis. One of the better refractors that I pulled out of Chrome this year. I didn't really hit too big with Topps Chrome this year, unfortunately. So it's one of the better cards that I pulled. So these ones are kind of similar. This is one of those things where I like to preach, grade what you like. Tatis, these are going to be, to tell you the truth, I'm going to hold on to them after they come back in. I don't think that I'm going to sell them anytime soon, but, later on down the road, if these cards are fetching a really good price, I'll probably sell them down the road. So these are Topps Gold labels. This is the Class 3, and then this is the Class 1. Fernando Tatis, there's 4 of those. I'm not sure if I'm going to send this one in or not. It's a Mosaic Brady. I found some retail Mosaic, and it's Tom Brady, I don't know. I'll think about this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to send it. There's not too much special about it, so, it's he's a Hall of Famer. He's Tom Brady. He's the GOAT, but I'm not sure if I want to send it in to get graded or not. I might change my mind on that one. Denver Broncos, rookie card, silver, Jerry Jeudy. I think he's having a pretty good year. I'll probably send that one in to get graded. I know there's a lot of people that are big Broncos fans, and this one's another mosaic. I'm not sure. It's like a retail orange mosaic prism. So we'll have to see how Jerry Jeudy does. There's a Patrick Mahomes mosaic. This is like a green retail color. I don't know what they call them. There's so many of these weird looking mosaic cards. So not really too familiar with what it's called, but pretty cool looking card. It's Mahomes. So NFL debut, Justin Jefferson, Vikings. I'm not sure if he's a receiver or he's a running back. Couldn't tell you. Let's see, it says receptions on the right here, so I'm guessing he's a receiver. I don't even know how this guy's doing. I'm gonna probably check into him and see if I think it's worth it to send it in. I know it has the debut up there, so usually those tend to go for less. Here's a Jordan Love rookie card. It doesn't say debut on it, so this could be a big card in the future once he starts playing. We'll just have to see. I know that Aaron Rodgers is not going to be around forever, and this guy will eventually start to play, so that could be a big one in the future. Here's one of those another Justin Jefferson. I gotta look into that. Look into this guy, but this is just the base silver, so we'll see how it goes. And we got a Joe Burrow right here. This is the debut version. I pulled this in a pack myself, so I know that he's got a pretty big following right now, and his cards are kind of out there in price. Justin Herbert, who I think is the better of the two between him and Burrow. He just came off a monster game where he rushed in for a touchdown, had like 50, 60 rushing yards, and he's thrown up like over 300 yards in passing, like almost every game since he's been in there. So I look for him to be the rookie of the year. Justin Herbert, the base. I bought this one on eBay. I think I spent like $40 on that one. And then we got a nice looking prism right here. A mosaic prism silver. It's the NFL debut version, but I don't care. I like this card. It looks really nice. So there's that one. And then the last card in my stack is this Alvin Kamara prism. And I think all the rookies are basically silver like this, prisms. So it's the same year as the Mahomes. And the Mahomes is like super up there in price. So, obviously he's not Mahomes. And, he hasn't won a Super Bowl, I don't think. But, he's one of the better new running backs in the game. He's doing some pretty good things for the Saints. Right now, this year, he's contributing to a lot of the Saints offense. So, I don't know. I think he's a good player, so I want to get this one slabbed also. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. Let me know in the video comments which one was your favorite, and if you think that there's a card in there that I shouldn't slab, why and why not. I got nothing else to say. That's going to be it, so I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day, and that's it. Peace out.